Why did you come to Japan?
I didn't research Japan at all before I came.
What?
I just moved here after university.
Have you found anything really good about Japan?
One of the best things is just
Have you found something difficult to live with here?
People are super nice, but when you're like
Hello everyone, how you guys? ご皆さんご機嫌いかがでしょうか？今日も可能性無限大 This is タロサックということで、今日の動画では日本にいる外国人に聞く日本のいいところと悪いところというテーマでやっていきたいと思います。これからさらに国内の雰囲気的にコロナが落ち着いていくと、海外の多くの国が今また観光客をどんどん招致し始めているように、日本もまた外国人観光客の受け入れに積極的になっていくと思うんですよ。せっかく我らの国ジャパンに来るんだったらできるだけ楽しんでほしい。日本のいいところ堪能してくれよ。本物のお寿司食べてさ、京都のお寺回ってすき家の牛丼の出てくる速さに驚愕してくれよおいっていう感じなんですけど、実際のところ外国人の皆さん来てみてどう思ってるのか、想像していたジャパンと一緒なのかどうか、いいところもそうだし、これちょっと難しいよねと思ってる点はあるのか、今日は実際にここ東京で外国人にインタビューしていきたいと思います。僕のチャンネルでは様々なトピックに関する外国人のインタビュー動画を毎週配信してます。見るだけで頭の中がグローバル化しちゃうこと間違いなし。面白いと思ってもらえた方はチャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。タロサックの公式 LINE では18歳までビデオすら分からず英語全く話せなかった僕がどうやって英語ペラになったのか、流暢に話せるようになったのか、その過程の中ですごく大事になった英会話を習得するためのノウハウですとか、英会話の初めの一歩となる機会を来てくれた方全員に提供させていただいております。今の自分の英語力全く関係ありません。僕も私も絶対英語話せるようになりたいんだ、少しでもそう思う方はぜひ概要欄のリンクからタロサックの公式 LINE に友達追加してください。ということで今日も早速行きましょう。Where are you from?
I'm from England.
England. How long have you been in Japan now?
For 6 years.
So in this video, I want to ask you how you are feeling about Japan after literally you came here. But first of all, what made you come here?
I wanted to open a tap dance school here.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
All right, well, wow, good on you.
Thank you.
Did you like Japan before you came here? Were you interested in Japan?
No.
All right, so you just came here just for business?
Kind of. I had an idea of what Japan was like, obviously.
Yeah.
But my image was everybody still wears kimono.
Yeah.
And
Really?
samurai still exist. I was an idiot. I had no idea what modern Japan is actually like.
Oh, wow.
But the reason I came here is because I love tap dancing, and my first tap dance teacher was Japanese, and she told me that there's not a lot of tap dance in Japan.
Yeah.
So age 12, I was like, all right, I need to go to Japan and teach everybody how to tap dance. I didn't research Japan at all before I came.
What?
I just moved here after university.
I've spoken to many non-Japanese people who live in Japan. Most of them are really interested in Japan. They might love mangas and all that,
Anime.
you know?
Yeah, they're all otaku,
Yeah,
right?
otaku sort of
Everybody,
thing.
Yeah.
And they came here, but you're like, nah, I was not interested in Japan at all, just for business. You're...
I'm just the weird one. Yeah.
No. So now you've been in Japan for 6 years, right? And you had a bit of a little bit special expectations before you came here. Has it been the same as your imagination here, or did you face something really blew your mind?
Well, no one wears kimono except for special occasions.
Yeah,
or if you're wandering through Gion in Kyoto, for example.
Yeah.
So that was different.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah. What blew my mind the most were the toilets.
Toilet?
Yeah, you know how you push buttons and there's a bidet that just automatically starts.
Yeah, very Japanese stuff, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Also,
we love that.
taxis,
Taxis?
Automatic opening taxi doors.
Oh,
that
right.
blew my mind. And so many times I would try to open the door myself and the taxi drivers would just get mad at me. I was like,
wow.
no, I'm just trying to get out the taxi. The service here is incredible, but I also kind of feel like it's a double-edged sword because on the one hand, the service is going to be great. Everyone's always happy and smiling and lovely, but I feel like it's kind of robotic at the same time because no one's showing their true feelings. They're programmed, and I feel sad.
Speaking about that, I live in Australia. They don't work like that. They're more like a human being They could be rude a bit to customers sometimes, but at the same time, when you work, it's easier to work because you can be a human being too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Less
Absolutely
stressful.
agree. Exactly.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
But I also had a reverse culture shock because of that, because when I went back to the UK for Christmas, like, the customer service wasn't there. There was this girl just like on her phone at the till, and she was like, wait a minute. And I was like, what is this? What the hell? Like, you can do that here? Like,
I know.
so, yeah.
Well, you're really used to Japan now. That's why, like,
I'm
people
trained.
are rude.
Yeah, I
But
was
it's-
like, what the hell are you doing? You're a work lady. What about... It was so interesting.
Yeah, but it's actually, it is normal in the UK, right?
Yeah.
So last question is going to be like this. From the perspective of an English person, what is a good thing about Japan, do you think? Or what is, on the other hand, what is really difficult for you to live with in Japan?
As I mentioned before, like, the service is always good. And, like, compared to the UK, where we do have good food people in the UK, but the chefs are terrible.
That's interesting.
So you need to get a recommended restaurant before you go and visit it if you're in the UK, because the
Okay.
food is not always going to be good
Yeah.
depending on where you go. But in Japan, no matter which restaurant you go to, the food is always good.
Always good, yeah.
Always good.
I agree.
Yeah, so that's one really positive thing that I love about Japan.
Yep.
One thing that I don't really love about Japan is, like, well, there are a few things, but
Yeah, you can
like,
talk about it.
So, for example, like tatemae,
Tatema, hi.
you know,
Very
like
difficult.
kind of like two-faced.
Yeah.
Because people are trying to be so nice to you all the time, you have no idea what their real feelings are.
Yeah.
And I've had like situations at work, especially when I first came here, where nobody approaches you directly about what the problem is. They will ask someone else to tell you the problem in an indirect way, and it's really annoying.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
really infuriating. I'd get a message from my boss that my coworker had told my boss to tell me about an issue that my coworker had with me, and I just thought, why didn't you just tell me what the problem was so I could fix it with you?
Yeah, you're like, straight up, bro, like, talk to me.
Yeah, like, another thing that really bugs me is like the paperwork in Japan. Nothing is online, nothing is digitalized.
Oh, yes.
Doing
I
your
feel it.
taxes is a pain in the freaking ass.
Yeah.
Everything is written in kanji. You get all these important messages and it's like
Literally.
kanji only, and that's fine.
That's
If
fine
you
still.
have someone who can help you with that,
That is
and
true.
thank God for Google Translate,
Yeah.
because my kanji is limited to a certain extent. So that's really annoying.
But you are still here, so you must have something that you really like about Japan, or your business is doing well.
To be honest, I've been trying to leave
Yep.
for 5 of the 6 years that I've been here.
Oh, really?
But things just keep me here.
Okay.
For example, business. For example, not wanting to give up until I've reached a certain Japanese level. And now I have a really good job. Alongside my business, I have a job
Yeah.
that's working really well.
Oh,
and
right.
I'm like a full-time performer. I just sing and dance and do shows for children in English, which is totally my jam.
That is really good. You thought about it and you literally came to Japan and you're doing a really good job. So
Thanks.
hopefully everything goes well from now on as well. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks so much, Tarosack. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
We're from Mexico. My name is Jose. This is Matias.
How long have you lived in Japan now?
It's been like almost 2 months and a half, more or less. Since
Oh,
we
not too
arrived.
long, yeah? Not so
Yeah.
long? Why did you come to Japan?
I want to make an exchange program before, and actually, I want to travel Asia. This is my first time in Asia.
All right.
Yeah, and I think since I was little, always my dream was to come to Japan and explore.
Okay.
Yeah, because my grandmother told me always that Japan was a really great country, so I want to live it myself.
Right. What made you come here?
Yeah, so I'm doing the same program.
Yeah.
We're studying chemical engineering back in Mexico,
Oh, sounds very smart, huh?
and they have the same program here. And so I wanted to come here and learn about your culture and everything, and it's been great. So yeah.
All right. So Japan and Mexico are very different countries, right? What kind of image did you have about Japan before you came here? Like, was it like anime, manga, or like neon light everywhere? What was your image?
I was trying to research, but not too much because I want to live it myself, not try to do it, just, leave it here. So basically when I arrived, I think it took me like almost 2 or 3 weeks or a month. It was a really shock. I was really shocked, like all cultural shock. It's for me, it's another world. Like for what I expected, it was quite good, and I think Japan is a really great country, and I think we have to learn a lot from you.
Okay.
But I also think that you also have to learn a lot from us.
100%. I know that because I live in Australia. Yeah.
Okay.
What I expected about Japan was, like you say, anime. It
Anime,
was like-
yeah.
Yeah, kind of. But I didn't expect a lot of things that I have seen here, like about the people, how they behave. They behave like so different from
Yeah,
from
different,
us.
huh?
There are so many rules.
So last question is going to be like this. You've been here for 2 months now. You must have found something, okay, this is actually really good about Japan. And on the other hand, wow, this is difficult to live with. Like you're struggling to be with. What kind of a good thing about Japan have you found? What kind of a difficult thing have you found Japan to live with? Let's start with a good thing.
Yeah, of course. Well, a good thing I would say that how organized. And how clean this country is. For me, it's impressive that there's no trash can. Like to find a gomibaku is really hard.
I feel it too.
And it's one of the most cleanest country I've ever been in my life. Actually, how the people they are just cleaning all the time. That's so good. Also, they are always. I think the people they are always trying to help you.
Right.
When I arrived, I didn't know how to speak any Japanese. I have no internet, no anything, and always people see me that I was lost. They always try to help me and try to figure out.
Fair play to Japanese people.
Yeah, really good. But for example, they work a lot. It's really good. But I think their lifetime is just they just wake up, go to work, and then go back home. Like, if, for example, for me in the trains that it's so quiet. It's so annoying because we always try to speak, but everyone look at us like weird.
So I think a good thing is the mindset that people have here.
Mindset.
If they found like something they like, they become expert in that thing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it can be a good thing and a bad thing, because if they like something, they will become the best, but they don't like do other stuff. Also, another bad thing that I found here is that, like, for example, transportation and stuff like that. It's quite expensive.
Oh, you think?
Like compared to
super expensive.
like compared to Mexico, it's quite expensive.
Just to make this comment, like I think the transportation it's the best I have been like experienced, because you can grab a train and you can be anywhere in 2 hours. So that's quite good. But I think it's a little bit expensive, and also traveling around Tokyo for us that we're students, it can be also super expensive.
All right. Well, hopefully you will enjoy life in Japan more. Just 2 months being here, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be good. Muchas gracias, guys.
No, hombre. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Arigato. Where are you from?
Russia.
You're from Russia.
I'm from Germany.
You're from Germany. Okay. How long have you guys been in Japan now?
10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
Oh, quite a long time,
10
huh?
years, yeah.
あれ、日本語喋れます？
喋れます。
すごい。
2 years old.
2 years. Do you speak Japanese though?
A little bit.
A little bit. A little bit enough, yeah. You're studying. In this video, I want to ask you how you're feeling about Japan, okay? Why did you come to Japan?
My parents, they're working here.
Oh, right. Because your parents' job.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
I came here for studies.
Yeah. Studying Japanese?
No, business. I was actually in Singapore before.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and then I came here.
Before you came to Japan, were you interested in Japan?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You liked about Japan?
I like anime.
Oh, anime. How about you?
I didn't really know a lot about
you didn't
Japanese
really
culture. Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of image did you have about Japan before you came here?
Clean.
Clean.
Yeah, people are nice.
Yeah. Has it been like that now?
Yeah, they are
It's,
nice.
it's true, right?
They're polite, yes.
Yeah. How about you?
I think modern, like I hear a lot of technology and stuff. People are nice.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Okay. You've been here for quite a long time, a couple of years and 10 years. You must have found something really good about Japan, and also something, this is a little bit difficult to live with, because the culture is really different. So I want to know what's the good thing you found, and also what's the difficult thing you found here in Japan to live with.
I like the food, the people, as we've mentioned.
Yeah.
I like that everything is clean because Berlin is really dirty.
It's so safe here,
Oh, everyone feels safe, huh?
Yeah, you can walk outside when it's like at night.
Yeah.
In Russia, it's like
Nah.
impossible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, no.
Okay.
So it's safe, super safe.
Have you found something difficult to live with here?
People are super nice, but when you're like look a little bit different, like foreigner, they just like stare. So
stare
much.
you. They treat you a little bit different.
Yeah, in a good and in a bad way as well.
exactly.
At the same time, they kind of look at you like aliens sometimes.
Yeah, because there's not much diversity here,
Yeah.
so maybe some people are not used to it,
Yeah.
They don't really say what's on their minds.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right. So they always like, if they want to say no, they kind of take the long detour. you know?
Long detour.
Yeah, and it's so pricey here as well. It's so expensive.
Well, German people are very straightforward. Yeah, like they say things.
Yeah.
I used to work with German people, so I know.
Russian too.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%. Maybe number one in the world. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was interesting to know. Thank you very much, ladies. You guys are looking fabulous. Yes, confidence is the key. Thank you. Where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
Australia.
Yeah.
Well, I live in Australia for 7 years now.
Nice.
How long have you been in Japan now?
Yeah, a few years now, maybe 4 years.
What made you come here?
I had some friends living here and I wanted to do a working holiday.
A working holiday.
Yeah, but so that was the first reason I came. But
Before you came to Japan, did you like about Japan? Were you interested in Japan?
yeah, I didn't know much about Japan.
Really?
Yeah, really. I wasn't into anime. I wasn't into any particular part.
Because most of people like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like that. I didn't have that, and had some friends that were living here, and yeah, I came here, and
Okay.
yeah.
Before you came to Japan, what kind of image
Yep.
did you have about Japan?
I thought it was like the technology is kind of crazy, kind of the future. Robots that talk to you, or crazy toilets, and
Toilet's still crazy, hey?
it's still crazy.
I mean,
It's
in a
still
good
crazy.
way, in a
It's
good way.
still crazy.
You like Japanese toilet?
It's the best. It's the best. It's the best.
It's the best.
Yeah, and it's just convenient, easy to get around, and safe. Yeah.
Last question is going to be like this. What kind of good thing about Japan have you ever found, or what kind of a negative image, like this is actually difficult to live with? Like you must have something, right?
Language is probably the hardest thing. When you go to a new place and you start living there, you just learn the language.
Yeah.
But it's not like that. You have to like
Still struggling, right?
Yeah, you have to put the time in.
Yeah.
And so when I see people like you who just can speak English like this, it's impressive. So, but that's one of the big things. Yeah.
Have you found anything really good about Japan?
One of the best things is just the food. Like even the basic food. Like if you go to a convenience store, the level, like quality, is like really good.
I feel it, mate.
If you have a bad meal in Japan, you feel like disappointed because
Yeah.
even the average food is it's still really good.
All right, everyone loves food.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
All right, cheers.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.
Yeah, you too.
いやーということでこれ日本で初めての撮影だったんですけど皆さんすごい気さくに答えてくれましたね。やっぱりみんな共通して思ってるのはこの日本の食べ物は美味しい、そして安全、治安がいいっていうね。これ間違いなく今日インタビューした感じ多くの外国人の人はこう思ってますね。逆にこれってちょっと難しいよねって思うところに関しては建前ね、これは日本独特の文化ですからね、難しいよね。あと日本は高いって言ってる人結構いましたね。僕個人的にはまだ日本って多くの国から見て高い国なんだなって思われている、感じられている、そこは結構へーって思ったポイントでしたね。いや思ってた以上に東京外国人いますね。冒頭でも紹介したタロサックの公式 LINE では僕の経験を生かしゼロからでも日常会話を話せるようになるための初めの一歩を来てくれた方皆さんに提供しています。英語を話せるようになると出身地関係なくいろんな人と本当に意見交換できるようになるし、それによって人生がねすごく深いものになります。ぜひですねゼロからでも英語を話せるようになりたいと思う人がいれば概要欄のリンクからタロサックの公式 LINE 友達追加してください。確かに日本のいいところって、日本人の僕らからしたら簡単にいくつも上がってくるんだけど、日本に住んでいる外国人はこういう風に感じているんだ。逆に、日本の悪いところ、日本の難しいよねと思うところってこういう風なところなんだなってこの動画を見ることで少しでも分かっちゃったと思っているあなたがそこにいるのであれば、見るだけで頭の中グローバル化しちゃったんだよ。最後まで見てくれた皆さんありがとうございます。面白いと思ってもらえた方はチャンネル登録忘れずに、高評価も忘れずに、また次の動画でお会いしましょう。バイフォーナウ。